Well, beyond the actual meaning of the word, Center for Leadership and Neighborhood Engagement, what it means to me is, building leaders within the community, and pretty much finding different opportunities or creating different opportunities for people throughout the neighborhoods to engage in different things for the youth or for themselves, for the church or the community, and pretty much like just congregating and bringing together like-minded people for a broader vision.
Well, to me, CLNE is an opportunity to change perspectives, to really understand people that maybe we don't necessarily have daily interactions with.
CLNE is an organization that means a lot to me because it helps our church and our neighborhoods be in better relationship with each other. Deeper relationships, more equitable relationships, relationships across all sorts of different cultural boundaries, especially age.
When a person sees me as more human, they also see themselves as more human. And so what CLNE does and is about is getting to that basic place of a common humanity. And that common humanity is where beloved community is experienced.
With this thing we do called Come Together, I got the opportunity to speak with a lot of Caucasian suburban community members and get to explain it in my experience in life. And it seemed like we could correlate on a lot of different levels, not just from the fact that our skin was different.
As I am new to this position, my role is to engage youth, organize youth to be a part of CLNE and believe in our programming. And CLNE is wide open for ideas and opportunity there, and so they're giving me the opportunity to create with my peers and my colleagues what is best for the youth.
It's a great chance for leadership, to grow as a leader and work with a lot of youth in the Twin Cities. Since I moved out of North Minneapolis, I just moved to a northern suburb, but since I moved out of North Minneapolis, I haven't had the opportunity to really work with the youth here as much as I'd like to. So it allows me to stay engaged with them. It gives me a reason to come back to the city. I always look for reasons to come back, but yeah, this was the main one.
So I was an intern in CLNE the summer of 2021, and I think one of the aspects I love most about CLNE was the flexibility I got in terms of being able to choose my own project that I did over the summer. So my main project was me and some of the other interns, we went out to try to document people of North Minneapolis and like places around North Minneapolis. So I think that was really valuable to me because I was able to meet a lot of cool people in North Minneapolis, and I was able to see a lot of new spaces in North Minneapolis that I wouldn't have had I not had this project I wanted to do over the summer.
Well, I started on Pastor Kelly's board and I became the president of CLNE. So it's really gone from here to there. So it's put me in a position to be able to see what I'm actually capable of. I've never served on a board before, yet alone been the president. So it's definitely gave me a lot of confidence and a lot of experience in just being able to be a voice and listening as well.
Being connected with Pastor Kelly, like he sees the value in my leadership, and he created other opportunities for me to, further improve, and not just improve, but, showcase my leadership and be able to touch as many people as I possibly can. So Pastor Kelly, really enhanced my leadership, I would say that.
Pastor Kelly has taught me to think about not just myself as a leader, but to really think about how everyone around me can see themselves as leaders, and how I need to influence the room beyond when I'm going to be in it.
Oh man, so I've known Pastor Kelly for forever, basically my whole life, since I was little. And he's definitely one person that has inspired me and mentored me as I grow older. But I would say for the most part, my leadership style has changed. It allows me to have a lot more compassion and be more patient with people because he's patient with literally everybody. So he gives everyone another chance. He is great and wants to work with everybody. So I would definitely say just having me be more patient and wanting to broaden who I want to work with.
I have grown in how I value relationships as the most important part of ministry and leadership in general.
That's kind of the secret sauce. It's relationship. When we're able to not demonize that other person, but actually see our commonness with that other person, that's really where we experience our common humanity, and everybody benefits.
It's needed. The community needs it. I've been a benefiter. I've been a benefactor of CLNE. So right now it's my turn to reinvest.